Funny. Okay, hi. It's Friday Facebook Live with Maureen and the very beautiful Stacy. Stacy is back. Stacy is like a sister to me, a younger sister, okay? But like a sister, and I always wanted a younger sister. But Stacy's amazing. I am so happy you're back.
Glad to be back.
And you look amazing.
Thank you. So do you. I love your necklace.
Oh, it's for Ireland. So if when I first started, they used to call me the Irish American matchmaker in the city. And I had just as many appointments in my city office as I did on Long Island. Not interested? But you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
I actually did a lot of those interviews. But so 3 years ago, I took the team. That was when you had, Stacey had a little pause for the pandemic, like most people. But there's this thing called Lisdon Varna in Ireland. And the head matchmaker there, his name is Willie Daly. Now, obviously, I'm not going to ever say anything not great because he was very gracious. But it took me 21 years. That was my dream when I first started, to go to Lisdon Varna and meet the Irish matchmaker. Okay, so I'm glad I did it. And then after that, we went to Knock, which is in County Mayo, and that's where my family's from. And for those that don't know, my mother was the best Irish dancer. So she was on the radio every night for years. And she was in a movie, The Hills of Ireland. So they called her Sissy instead of Marge or Margaret. And so I went there and I took the team plus my niece Mary. And Mary loves our Irish heritage. Oh my goodness. When we have a family party, Mary talks in a brogue the entire time. And I'm so proud of my niece Mary too, because she plays softball and I was her coach. So I taught her how to play softball. But anyway, so we went there to Knock and everyone was saying, "Oh, Sissy Jennings. Oh, you're her daughter. Let's see you dance." Oh, no, I can't dance.
Can match.
Yeah.
What was match?
They found that fascinating, by the way. But just real quickly, if no one's watching this as a young person, I'm sure. However, just say it happens. My advice to young people is, if your parents try, like say, I want to give you piano lessons, don't say no, like I did as a brat. If they say, I want you to learn Irish dancing and I'm going to bring you to this place because I was famous as an Irish dancer, don't say no, I want to play volleyball. I mean, I could have done both. But seeing now, and I mean, look at how many years later it is, but seeing now that my mother was huge in the Irish dancing community. And I mean, come on, how hard would it have been for them to teach me?
It could have been a natural gift like your mother. You never know.
I know. That's my point. So my advice to anybody is, if your parents want to teach you something, don't be a brat. Do it. Okay. So, Stacey, the first thing Stacey did was, why are there so many questions for us about golf?
What's with the influx of golf questions?
These
are just the ones that we chose.
Yes. Can you speak a little louder or turn up your volume?
Sure. I mean, it's at max. But
so,
is that better?
I'm sure it's because the U.S. Open is here on Long Island. I'm sure that's why. Or maybe people know that even though we don't play golf, that we want to learn how to play golf.
Yes, that is true.
I don't know. But Why don't we do a question first? Because there's so
Yeah.
many behind
Okay.
the scenes of MTN matchmaking
These are the ones that we
stories to
just
talk
talked
about.
through. I could not believe how many golf ones came in this week.
I know.
So these are the
Really
top.
needed a golf expert.
I mean, seriously, the two of us. But I mean,
The
we have
two
the
of
matching
us.
hand, so we'll make it work. Okay, Maureen, I'm a single woman on Long Island, and I've never watched golf before. If I go to the U.S. Open on a date, what should I know so I don't look completely lost? I mean, you could
What
wear a
should
pretty
you
hat.
know
You could
about
wear a
the
nice
US
hat.
Open
You
on a
could dress
date?
cute. Hmm?
The US Open runs June 18th.
Thank goodness. Some help here.
Hear him?
Yeah, barely, but I could hear.
It's a 72-hole stroke play nature. 22.5 million dollars.
Okay, well, come on.
The biggest of 4 majors. Here's your valuables.
What? That's not the answer. Okay, well, okay. So go. That's a really cool first date. If your man is going to take you there. So okay, thank you, Alexa. Okay, thank you. And Alexa.
He's just gonna keep going. He always does.
But the other day I was in the car and I was late for something and I was all frazzled. So I needed the directions. So I was verbally wanting to say to Siri, who's the car, right? Yeah, Siri. And now look, my phone's going on. But I'm yelling in my car, Alexa, what directions to? Blah, blah, blah. And
No
not
answer.
answering.
No answer.
Fighting with Siri. Fighting. And then I
She's-
realized,
you got the wrong name.
don't forget if anybody writes in to tell me because I don't have my glasses on. So
Okay, I don't know. I don't see it on this forum though, because we're not on Facebook.
put show comments.
Mm.
Oh gosh, it's my favorite Kim. Oh, I love you. I love you, Kim. You know what? Out of all my clients, and you know, Stacey, we have worked with thousands of clients.
Yes, that's for sure.
Thousands. Stacey, even though I've been doing this 25 years, Stacey's been doing this 15 years, right? Or is it more?
Oh, now I see. Okay. Yes.
Okay, good. You see it. So she is just the greatest. Gentlemen on Long Island, okay? If you want the most positive, sexy, fun, cool, smart, loving, empathetic girl that will rock your world, I have her. So contact us, okay? Just do it. Do it. She motivates me on positivity. You know, we just love you, Kim. You're the greatest. Okay, so I am going to Ireland. So thank you about my necklace, Stacey. So this is what I bought for my Ireland trip.
Very exciting.
Yes. Okay, so I guess we got that question.
Yeah, this one actually is okay. What can I learn about a man by watching him play golf?
Well, first of all, his sense of humor, you know, watching, I love, if you're dating a guy, you know how he's going to react to you, you know, like after a couple of months. But there's nothing like watching a guy interact with his friends. Okay, so you should really look to see, is there a difference? Now, of course, there should be a difference. You know, how we interact with a man is different than how we react with a girlfriend or a guy friend, which, you know, by the way, I love my guy friends. So anyway, so watch, I would say, how he interacts with his friends, also his temper, because hopefully, if you're watching your man playing golf, he's going to be in a great mood, on his best behavior, right? There should not be
You
any
would
problem.
hope so. No sore losers.
Right.
No Happy Gilmores.
Yeah. So I remember I went with one of my dopey ass ex-boyfriends. Yeah, he was dopey ass. He would always like, he was so what's that word? Anyway, no. So, but it was interesting to watch him play golf.
Not dependable.
Yes, the most undependable person that I've ever met. That it's actually funny. It's funny how anybody could be like that. You know, as an
Especially at
adult.
a certain age, you would have.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. But again, it's funny.
Okay, this is a really good one because I could see
Wait.
where.
So,
Oh,
let me
sorry.
just say, so sorry. So that day, you know, when people golf, and again, remember, I'm not saying I know anything about golf. That's the only time I actually was in the caddy watching golf. So the people behind them, I guess they were taking a long time, and they had a girl with them, you know, so the date, they were angry that they were taking long. And they started, you know, showing their anger. The first thing I thought of, because, you know, the matchmaking is in our blood, Stacy, we can't stop this no matter what, or no matter where we go or what we do. We cannot not be a matchmaker. Anyway, so I felt so bad for that woman, seeing how her boyfriend or husband snapped like that. And I mean, really? You're going to do that on the golf course? It was crazy. But anyway, that's the answer to that question. And I really hope there's not a lot more of golf questions.
There is.
I have so many behind the scenes stories. So many. But go ahead. Next question.
Okay, we'll go with one more.
For one.
Well, one more. I think we're all golfed out here. If a man spends every weekend golfing, should that be considered a red flag?
No, because he's probably doing it in the summer. So my answer is dependent upon the fact that he does this every day in the spring and the summer with his friends. Okay. But you should go to some of his golfing things. You know, there's a lot a woman can do while her man is playing golf.
Right.
You're not going to go to all of them. Let him have his guy time playing golf because that's what they love to do. You keep your man happy, you'll never have to worry about anything in your life. Right, Stacey?
Yes.
So,
Oh,
so I don't see a problem with that with golf. Now, if he was going out with his friends to bars every weekend, no, never. That's a red flag. So there's certain things that are definitely red flags, and then there's certain things that are cool. You know, you want a man to have a hobby, and especially golf. I love golfers. I really do. Love them. What about you?
Do I love golf? Well, I'd love to learn to play golf. I've never played.
Yes.
But
Well,
it's
We're
on
going to take lessons.
it's on my list. There's enough golf courses where I am. So, okay, here's a good one for you.
Ooh, I love good ones.
What is the biggest lesson that U.S. Open teaches us about finding love?
You just promised. You
It's the
promised.
last one. And we all have golf, so after we're done with the questions.
Stacey.
We're going to have to.
We have
I mean,
10.
sometimes you
We
win
had
some,
20.
sometimes you lose some.
We had 23 people writing in questions this week.
And everything is golf. So
That's
I
it.
mean, I don't hate the messenger.
What? You don't have it. You have 10 there. You have 10.
They're all about golf. Some were redundant.
This one's about golf. Okay,
I
so
said they're all about golf.
oh yeah. All right. Let me just say this. I am very nervous about going to Ireland. Okay. It's something I promised my son Brendan, and so he planned everything. You know, I just gave him my debit card and said, "Just do it," which he did. And also, I have to go to Rome for 2 days afterwards. And most people would be like, yeah, I'm going to Rome. And look at, I just realized how I just said that. So I'm a little nervous because there's a million things to do. And I'm boarding Buster. Now, the interesting thing is I didn't need to because I have someone, I'm not going to say who it is, but big and strong going to be staying at my house, which is cool. So I really didn't have to board Buster. And if he's bad, if he tries to bite the other dogs, which he will, and if he's going to try to fight the other dogs,
Please
which
never
he will,
change. Buster.
if he tries to bite the people, which he will, then he can definitely pick him up and bring him home. Okay, but anyway, the point is, all dogs have to have shots. And I say this, I'm telling this because most of our clients and most singles either have dogs or are dog lovers. Okay, so I set the appointment for the vet because I had to get 3 more vaccines for Buster. And it has to be within a long period of time for the place that I'm bringing him to. Okay, so, he's hard to get up and get ready and blah, 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 because he's crazy blank and Buster. So, and remember where I live out east, that's all I'm going to say. I never heard of this place before, so it's hard to go places when you're not from here. So the appointment was at 11. I got there at 11:08. The first thing I thought of when I saw 11:08 is, wow, I'm not late. Because to me, I'm always late everywhere I go. So that means 11:30, 12 o'clock. When I saw 11:08, I was actually proud of myself. So they called me and I said, oh, I'm in the parking lot. I'm coming right in. They're like, no, you can't come in. And seriously, they were stern about it. We have to reschedule your appointment. We can't. 8 minutes? No, we can't. Now, I have no choice. It was now or never. And then it would have caused thousands of problems. So I had to go into crazy ass Maureen B mode, ring in Buster, causing a fuss, stressing them out, saying, I'm not leaving. I'm going to be here all day. I need this. And Buster's going crazy. And I'm like, good boy. Keep it up. Keep it up till they want us out of here. Finally, after I would say a good 12 minutes, they said, fine. One of the assistants will just come and give them the shots. I'm like, thank you. But I just want to ask everybody, 11:08 for a vet, that's a doctor. Sometimes doctors have to spend more time with patients. Sometimes matchmakers, we have to spend more time and we run over. It happens. So you're saying the client can't be 8 minutes late? Now, I could see if it was 11:30 and they had that rule. But what do you think about that, Stacey? I was only 8 minutes late.
I mean, listen, 8 minutes I think is reasonable. I mean, they might have had you wait a little while if they had to take somebody else, but to say we're not doing it today over 8 minutes, I think is a little harsh. I mean, 8 minutes. You could circle twice for a parking spot and be 8 minutes late, Yeah. I think that's within the realm of considerably considerate late.
Right.
11:20, 11:30. No.
Yes,
Then I'd
right.
say, sorry, that's
But
half
again,
an hour.
I didn't even know they had that policy. Do you know what I mean? There are plenty of places, especially I would say in a doctor's realm, where being late on both parts would be acceptable.
Right. I think there's an acceptable time frame. I think within 10 minutes, if you're going to be more than 10 minutes, you call and let them know. You give a courtesy call. Anything more than 10 minutes without calling, yes. I think a half hour late, yes. I think it's reasonable to risk not having the appointment time anymore. But I think that 8 minutes is within the reasonable time frame that they shouldn't have made such a big deal of it.
That's crazy. Oh, everybody. Okay, men. And first of all, let me just say, ladies, I'm sorry. Do not get mad at me on this. I have a feeling that a lot of women are going to be really, really mad, but you can't be because everyone should be watching our social media. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody, please. So like Instagram, Facebook, MTN matchmaking, TikTok. Please watch the YouTube videos and subscribe to it. It's free, obviously. Please do all that because that's where I tell people about amazing events that we get invited to. And it's really an amazing time. So last week, actually 3 weeks ago, I started promoting this great party up north on Long Island. Okay. Amazing place. Please look it up on my social media. Now, here's the thing. There are so many ladies there already RSVP'd. Okay. So many, they can't take in any more ladies. So men ages 50 to 69. You know how many great ones we have as clients? So anyone watching, living on Long Island, guys only, 50 to 69, check out my social media on this. I hope. Oh, good. Kim said what she saw it a month ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about 4 weeks ago.
Did you sign up? I hope, Kim. Oh God, I hope you did because now it's too late. Remember, but again, so guys, you're going to be set. How many times you hear guys say something about, oh, it's hard to meet somebody, without using our service? Well, here's a way to do it. So, okay. Just want to put that in.
She did. She's going, yay, Kim.
Yay! Oh, I'm so happy, Kim. Yay! I am so happy. We're thrilled. I can't wait to tell Ruth. Stacey, do men send you Facebook messages, through Messenger?
For the business, yes.
Okay. Well, not for business, to go out with you.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I personally don't accept people I don't know.
Yes,
I don't
right.
answer requests. I don't even check there's like a request section that people have requested. I don't even.
Yes.
Yeah, if they're not friends with you, you have to go into your requested.
Yeah,
I
but
never
they
even
let
bothered
you
to
still
check it.
see it, though. That's the thing.
I think it
can
might
see
notify
it.
you, but to see it, you have to go to like people that are requesting to get your attention because you're not friends. If you have a private page like myself.
Oh yeah, my page is
Yeah,
okay.
so my page
Yes,
is private. So
perfect.
if I don't know you,
On
I'm not checking. I'm not going to get it. If I don't know you, I'm not accepting your friendship because I don't know
Well,
you.
I just have to say, I just cannot believe that in this day and age, guys think that you can send a picture like without wearing clothes, basically. I mean, maybe he had a bathing suit on, I don't know, but
No.
and I only saw the waist up, but with nothing, bare chest. Why would anyone ever do that? It's so inappropriate. Are you able to see their photos even or no?
No, I don't. If you have a private page, you have to go into message requested and you have to physically open it. So if I don't open it, I don't even know what's there. If I don't go to that section, I don't go to that section.
Well, thank God. Well, when I'm in Ireland, you're going to have to be checking my Facebook.
Well, I'll check yours, but
Yes.
mine, there's no.
Yeah,
reason
who's
to.
doing my social media when I'm gone? Who's doing all that work?
I
Hey,
don't have to
Kim,
figure that out.
you want a
Real-
part-time
You have
job?
to figure this out real quick because I'm holding down the fort on a lot. I don't know if I can handle social media
Seriously,
too.
if I wrote a book on just copying the Facebook messages that I've gotten over the last 20 years, that in itself would be a book. Oh my God. ChatGPT, do it. I'm going to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's disgusting. It's crazy. I don't get it, but anyway.
I'm
Oh,
spared.
someone
Thank you.
asked though. Do you remember Kim? I think was the one that she said, "What's the best golf course on Long Island for a date?"
Oh, most romantic. That was another one. I've
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah. And the only one I know of is Beth Page Black, and I've been there. I used to be, well, I am still friends, but he doesn't own the restaurant part anymore. So I'm friends with the
Was
guy
that
who.
Carlisle on the Green or something? I'm thinking the wrong one. Maybe.
No, well, no,
There was a
that's the one.
catering hall in there.
Yes, well, yes, not the one in
Yeah.
East Meadow, the one in Bethpage. So
Okay, I think it's a long time. From
yeah, well, we've gone there before, Stacey, when you used to live on Long Island to events.
Yeah,
But
but at night, so it's very different, I believe. We
Yes.
had gone to like night events
And-
there.
this was another big golf thing. It might have been the Open again if it was like, say, 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. So
Might have been.
he
Other
got me
times.
free tickets. Oh my gosh, my friend, he was just the greatest. So I got to see what's going on now, but the last time they had it on Long Island, and really, it is a good date idea. So guys, if you have tickets and you're thinking, all right, I'll bring my brother, ask the girl out on a date. I mean, communication is just so important. And so many
Very.
times guys will say to me, I don't want to go up to a girl, blah, 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 blah. Well, yes, I get that. And, but I'm assuming that everyone that watches our Friday Facebook Live, that they're nice, normal people. But, oh my God.
One can only hope.
And hopefully they are. But so that's a great date idea. Okay. I just thought of the funniest story, Stacey. The amazing guy I signed up yesterday.
Oh yes,
Okay. So
the celebrity.
yes. Okay. I have to tell one more funny story, Pete. This is really a good. So if I know I'm going to be.
I wish I could share your response when you hung up with the interview. What you text me. Oh my God. You're
No.
never gonna guess.
Okay. So now, so again, if I know I'm having an appointment with someone who's professional, of course I'm going. And every day I usually always wear my dress, right? And I'm dressed appropriately for work, whether I'm working here in my home office or in the Melville office, which we've been in for 20 years. But sometimes if I know there's an appointment, and in this case, Ruth, she's great. Ruth has been with me for 20 years, but she made a minor error and
Jerry.
she put the guy at 2:00. She wrote down it was the kid who had called in the day before when I was working with her, and I heard it, from New Jersey. And he was like horrible on the phone. And I was saying to Ruth, don't make an appointment for this guy. If he sounds horrible on the phone, don't. Okay, so I thought it was him. So everyone knows now I'm walking and I'm swimming any day that's nice out. Okay, so yesterday I went for my swim, and when I was in Myrtle Beach, the national office, I would do all my interviews with my bathing suit and a cover up over because, they knew I was in Myrtle Beach, and they knew they were going to meet us personally in the Melville office, where I'd be wearing a dress and be professional. So I'm thinking it's the kid. And in my head, I'm like, all right, he gets 5 minutes. The second I hear him talking the way he was last night, it'll be over. So, I had swim laps. So now I have no makeup on whatsoever. My hair was already drying. So, you know how it gets frizzy and stuff? Like at that point when you don't do anything to it. I have to say, I looked my worst. Okay. But, I figured it'd be 5 minutes and I would just qualify him. So I call up that kid, and he's even more of a jerk because it was the wrong time. It's like, I don't have an appointment now. So, I hung up and I'm like, Ruth, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I'm sorry. I switched them. So I call up someone, never knowing it's a celebrity on Long Island. Now, obviously, we can't say who it is.
No.
We can't. In his 60s, someone whom, remember, I can't date a client. Okay. Anyone else can, but I can't. If I could, I mean,
This
on
would be
paper,
one.
wouldn't you say this? Any woman, 50s, this man you would or will be so crazy excited about. And, I start the FaceTime and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know what to say. I was so embarrassed. He was so great about it.
Oh, he seems super nice. I'm super excited to be working with him.
I mean, we've had a lot of celebrities over the years that are well known to people. But there's something about this guy that he is just amazing. Amazing. He is
And humble.
humble, right? And private.
Very private, very private and humble for most people would be using,
Oh my God. I would hate to think of what I would be like if I were him.
Extremely humble.
I would be the biggest media whore if I were him. But boy, he deserves the best of the best. And I am so honored that he chose our company because remember, he said he called other services.
Yeah.
And he chose us. And here I was, no makeup, hair not done. It was just really, really funny. But so ladies, hey, if you're single on Long Island and you're tired of the games of the internet or just meeting people randomly, there's no reason to do that. A lot of people still don't know about us, Stacey. 20 years. And sometimes people say, oh, I didn't know there was the matchmaker on Long Island. I should fire my PR guy.
I find that hard to believe, but.
Okay. Any other questions?
That is it.
Oh, did you notice my highlighting or no?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it this morning or last night. I forget when we spoke.
Oh no, I just did it. Yeah, I just had it done. I said I only want it very, very tiny, because I'm not used to it. So I was afraid, but
it looks really good.
Oh, okay. So when we go to Ireland, we're also going to be going again, visit family, but in Knock, County Mayo. So we'll be going to the shrine in Knock. When we were there last time, I think I bought 20 bottles of holy water, and I still have one in my office. So
I'm getting one. Don't forget mine.
So yes, you're getting one. Does anybody out there want me to buy one of the holy waters from Knock? Okay, I forget how much they are, but I know they're not expensive. But I mean, it is money. So does anybody want holy water from Knock? You have to let me know, and then I'll put the money out for you and get it. And you could just give it back to me, when I get it. Oh, yes, Kim. Great. You got it. Love you, Kim. You are truly the best. Any other? Oh, didn't someone say, like, what could you learn? Oh, no, I think you said that, right?
I think we answered it. You did great. You answered it all.
Okay, good. Because again, it was just unbelievable. We couldn't get to all the questions. We only wrote down the
This
ones
week?
that, but they were
Way too
all
much.
technical questions about golf.
I was like, what is going on?
Too bad there wasn't a reliable golf expert, right?
Very hard to find reliable.
Oh my God. Isn't it? But why? Just,
I don't know.
I just want to understand what
It is what it is.
ladies, let me just say all of the men and men, all of the ladies too, that come to us at MTN Matchmaking. And this is never a commercial for MTN Matchmaking, never. As you know, we talk about the things that go on behind the scenes. But when you're ready for a committed relationship, you will never know when you meet someone on your own. Never. The guy might say to you even, oh, I want to commit it. I'm so crazy over this. He might say, yeah, I'm looking for a committed relationship. Yeah, I'm open to whatever. Oh, yeah, I want to do. Ladies, you'll never know. And do you know, Stacy, honest to God, I have had more women coming in that I've taken on, and I don't even think I shared this part with you about the new clients, that they have been strung along for years with men, and only now they're coming to MTN Matchmaking. So there's something in the air, truly, or the universe maybe, that people are breaking up now. And they're breaking up because these ladies, and there was one guy too. Yeah, yes, actually, one of the guys too, have said they believe the person of what they said. So,
Believe the actions.
yes. So all Stacy and I can say about this is you don't have to worry if you're going to be part of MTN Matchmaking, because everyone, the men and the women, all want a committed relationship. They're all financially stable, so they're not, say, cheap. Well, I saw a show or something on the news, and it said, just because a man is, say, wealthy or whatever, doesn't mean that's all you have to worry about. Because how many times have we heard people say in their 5 must-haves, I want someone successful, right? But so what I'm saying is you should change that, ladies, to generous. Especially if you're a generous person yourself. But
Of course.
so all of that stuff, a man, say, who's just say cheap, he would never spend the type of money to meet someone, right?
Mm-mm.
He would think, oh, I can't spend this much money. I'd rather see it in the bank. All of our clients, all of them, the reason why they're paying this fee or these fees, because I have 5 different programs, is because they want to commit a relationship. They're generous. Guys will call me up and say, Maureen, is it appropriate if I send her flowers in a week? Yeah. How many women love getting flowers? Safety, what do you think?
I can't think of one that doesn't.
Right. And flowers too. Nowadays, say you can, on a date, stop at the grocery store. Have you seen those beautiful bouquets of flowers? And $5, $10. I almost want to put in our dating tips. You know what? Everyone bring one of those bouquets of flowers on the first date. Again, and if I did that, every one of our guys would do, because that's how generous they are. And again, you don't have to worry about, being let down. All the things that happen to people on the outside world, it happens no matter who you are. It doesn't matter how pretty you are, how thin you are,
Right.
how whatever. None of that matters. It's not you. It's the general public of ladies or men who are single. You don't know what you're getting. So if you want to know what you're getting and you're yourself financially stable and looking for a committed relationship, give us a call. 516-444-2861. And Stacy is also a matchmaker. So while I'm in Ireland, I have been told by my son I'm not allowed to work. Not allowed. So
I will hold down the fort. No worries.
15 years ago, I taught Stacy everything about matchmaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell we'll end it on this one. Do you remember what you said to me last week when we were going over all this? Something that I told you when I first trained you, and
If you're thinking it, is that
Yeah.
yeah. And I've said this like even when I'm in like not even referring to matchmaking, but if you're thinking it, say it. And that really has stuck with me across the board in life. So yeah, there's a lot of times something will pop up and I'm like, oh, there she is. With the training.
I know those 5 years or 6 years from the pandemic without you. Oh, my heart was broken without you.
Back.
Jerry
I'm
is so happy. Stacey's
My
back.
Jerry, you know how much I love Jerry. Please.
Jerry hired Stacy. Stacy came in. I don't even think you made an appointment for a job interview, did you? I think you just showed
No, I
up.
did. I called like 5 times and you wouldn't take any of my calls. And then I was like, I'm either going to show up, like start my own, start showing up at the door.
Good thing you didn't start your own.
And so I was talking to Jerry, and then Jerry, I guess, said to you have to have her come in, Maureen.
Yeah, that's what she said. And she goes, and you have to hire her. When Jerry ran my office, boy,
oh God, I miss those days. I miss having Jerry.
You always did such an amazing job, and so did Ruth. So there was never any problems ever. But
no, but it was just fun. It was like it's like family. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
well, you are family. That's why.
Like an old fat get Jerry on one day just for old times.
I just
love her.
wish, and I even brought that up to her. I said, you always did the best with training people and keeping.
Well, she's not going to Ireland, so if she wants any company during that time.
Oh my God, I will let her know. Oh my
Let her
God,
know,
that would be
please.
so great. But okay.
All right.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching.
Bye,
And
everyone.
give us a call and have a great week. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.